something I definitely want to touch on, and that is the fact, well, there are calls now for a coalition for local government. I don't even know how that would work. Obviously, it won't work like how we saw the People's Partnership work, right, with regards to Parliament. Because that's a bit more straightforward. You win that seat, you win that seat, you win the next seat, you know, and we all come together, and we have more seats than the main party we're trying to oppose, so we form the government. There have been talk about how it would work, and maybe they would not contest certain local government jurisdictions. So they will decide who will go up to contest which corporation, etc. I don't know how well that will work. All I know is this. We've seen the People's Partnership and how well that went. It took all but one term for the political leader of the UNC to forget that she's leading a coalition and decide our re-election campaign is going to be all about me. When you're the political leader of a party, it could be all about you. As much as I very much dislike that model, go on your record vehemently saying how much I dislike that. But it is what it is. We see it on both sides, especially in the UNC. I have seen politicians that I respect say beautiful things about the opposition leader, which is basically the one time where I find I can't agree with what they're saying and wonder if, to what extent, it may or may not be outright untruths. I wonder to what extent. I'm not making a proclamation. That said, this is how the COP died. I still remember how the COP started. The belief that the people on the ground had, even where I live, was inspiring. And how quickly did that die? Because somebody decided the re-election campaign was going to be about vote Kamala. It's a coalition. So now you're going to start a coalition again in a couple of months just to get rid of the PNM. Folks, you can't drive a nation's growth and improvement and success on a campaign that is literally just going to be all about, let's get rid of that guy. In fact, that's what it seems as though the then PDP campaigned on. Let's get rid of that guy. You see how well it's turning out? Just about every election that I've ever heard of, where the campaign promise was, but we want to get rid of that guy. Let's get rid of that guy. That guy is the source of all your problems. When we get rid of that guy, we'll solve all of them. And then they get into office, and what happens? Politics, governance, and politics is two different things. Right? Not everything that the government says is a lie. We complain about the public service, I'm saying that rhetorically, all the time. How many times have you had horrible interactions because of the bureaucracy being way too complex, the red tape being way too thick? I mean, when you have to resort to things that are borderline corruption or corruption just to get what you as a citizen are entitled to, you know you have a problem with how your country's being run, right? I mean, that's one of the reasons why I just kind of look at certain things like, I don't even want to bother applying for X, Y, or Z because I don't want to go through all that hassle. And I ain't about to go and put anything under the table for nobody. So, it's nice, you know, we're going to form a coalition to get rid of the wicked, blah, 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 blah. What's your plan to make things better? I don't care who does it. Somebody do it, please. But if all you're about is just winning elections, you're wasting my time. Where's your plan? Your plan is basically everything that guy says, I'm going to disagree with. And I'm going to do the opposite of. That's not how you govern a country. It's how you do politics. In 2023, around the world, everywhere, sure. That's how you do politics. That's not how you actually improve the standard of living of people. That's why, folks, we keep complaining no matter who we vote in.